What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. We are back with another Diddy video, and today we are doing a recap of trial day 26. So today we had two witnesses on the stand. So the first witness that we had on the stand is Brendan Paul, and he is a former assistant for Diddy, and many people have labeled him as his drug mule. And when he was asked about this today on the stand, he said absolutely not. He said, in fact, that he's only ever bought hard drugs for Diddy under 10 times in the 18 months that he worked for him. He admitted to getting prescriptions that were prescribed to Diddy under the alias Frank Black. He admitted to buying marijuana. I think he said he would buy like 16 ounces. He admitted to buying cocaine on a few occasions, MDMA, and ecstasy. And then he said there was one time that Diddy wanted him to get him some Xanax, but he said he couldn't get it because he didn't have a prescription for it. But I think a lot of these rumors really came about when he was arrested back in March of last year, the same day that Diddy's houses were raided. So Brendan was arrested in Miami, attempting to fly to the Bahamas on a family trip with Diddy, and he had cocaine in his possession, and he was arrested. And he said that was actually the last time that he saw Diddy. He said basically he did a sweep of the hotel room because that's a part of his job, is to clean up after Diddy and to pack for him when they go on vacations. He said he did a sweep of the room and he noticed a small bit of cocaine, so he put it in his bag, but he forgot to remove it before he got on the airplane, or before he got to the airport, I should say. And he said that when he was caught with the cocaine, his heart dropped. He told the agents that it was his, and when asked why he didn't say it was Diddy's, he said that he didn't tell them because of loyalty. And they asked what happened with that case, and he said that he had a really good lawyer, so he had to take, I think he said like 24 drug classes, and he has to do random drug testing, and the charges were dropped. It was a pretrial diversion type of deal that he had. So they asked him, about what it was like working for Diddy, and he said that before he started working for him, he knew that it was going to be a tumultuous job. It would be hard, and he was up for the challenge because another one of Diddy's previous assistants recommended him the job. So he told him, like, hey, if you have a girlfriend, you need to go ahead and break up with her because you're never going to see her. You're never going to see your family because all your attention has to be focused on Diddy. So he was asked, like, what was his schedule like? So he said he worked 4 to 6 days a week, and he worked about 100 hours a week. And he said that he was always on call, though. So it didn't matter. They called him, he had to show up. And he said that he made about 75K when he first started there, but he got a raise and he started making 100K a year. So some of his job tasks, like I mentioned earlier, is that he packed for him, like for his trips. He accompanied him on a lot of his trips. And he said that his main mission was really just to keep him happy. He set up for King Nights a few times. That meant bringing the baby oil, the alcohol. He would either put the drugs in the fanny pack or give them, or in the Gucci bag, or give them directly to Diddy. And then after, the King Nights, he would clean up. The room would be in disarray. There would be oil everywhere, all on the sheets. The things that we've heard all the other ones to say. They would ask him about Jane, like, how did she appear after the King Nights? And he said that he would see her often, like after the King Nights, and he said she seemed fine. Like, he also said that there were at least 2 or 3 times that he was fired while he worked for Diddy. He said that on one occasion that he can remember is when Diddy asked him to pack a Lululemon fanny pack for him so he could go on a walk, and he forgot to pack it. And Diddy was so mad at him, he said, I don't even want to look at you. You need to call KK and tell her you're fired. And Brendan said he called KK, and KK told him just to lay low for a little while. And he said, soon after, she was calling him again saying, hey, I need you to fly out to London to set up this hotel for Diddy's birthday. And he said that, everything was fine after that. Diddy never mentioned the incident ever again. And they asked him, like, how did he feel about Diddy today? And he said that it was complicated. He said that he feels indebted to him because he got a lot of, good work experience from it. And most of his time that he spent there was positive. The last witness that we had today was an agent from Homeland Security. So the agent had a chart with 44 entries that spanned from May 2021 to August of 2024. There was a hotel invoice for a $3,750 charge for bodily fluid stained onto the wood. There was a message from Diddy to Jane telling her to send $1,100 to Cowboys and Angels for an escort. There was an $1,800 charge for baby oil soaked linen and carpet damaged by baby oil. So that was pretty much it for today. It was a short day. The prosecution is expected to rest their case on Monday, and then the defense said that they have a short case and they will probably rest on Tuesday or Wednesday. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like. If you like videos like this, please consider subscribing.